What's the haps, all my broskies and siskies? It's Frozen Broski back with more Kirby 64, the Crystal Shards. Last episode, we completed every level in the game and collected every crystal shard that we possibly could. And finally, in this episode, we're going to take on the final boss. Alright. I actually legitimately forget the guy's name. It's been that long, guys, yeah. And he is not screwing around. Ow. You have to hit him so many times. Because if you see on the bottom, he actually only lost 2 health. Let me get this. Yep. Exactly why I wanted to do it. You have to hit him 3 times when he's in a certain form. Now he has every single form. Well, not form, but every single typing that there is in this game. See, that's Bomb. We defeated Rock. This is Spark. He's got Spike, Cutter, Snow, and Fire left. And then, of course, oh, we have 1 health. Probably should have well, this is what happens when I get low health. Like, I end up stuttering and I can't speak English. But yeah. He's just gonna do the same thing and we're just gonna die. Attempt number 2. And this time we have full health. So we have a fair fight. Now this is what you're usually going to be seeing him do. He's just going to send out these little like type minions after you. Oh, crap. Yeah, see? Little spark things. He does that on purpose so you can actually eat them and use it against them. Now the thing about this boss is you can't hit him with anything, see? It has to be the same type that he is in the current state. Otherwise, he won't take damage at all, see? Like here, you need... it doesn't matter if it's combined with anything else. As long as it has that typing, it'll hit him. You have to hit him 3 times when he's in a certain state, and then, you know, he won't send it out, see? He won't send it out anymore. So I can kind of get rid of Bomb now. Let's get that rock going. Alright, he's hit twice as a rock. Oh, fire. This is good. I have rock. Oh, he just... okay. And now he has spike. Eat fire rocks, you bastard. And he won't eat it. Eating it up. Oh. Ow. Frig. Didn't want that to happen. Alright, now that the fire is out, the fire rises, and now it is done. It rises no more. Alright. He's hit once a spike. He hasn't sent out Snow yet at all, which is really interesting. Oh my god, I really hate Spark. You guys have no idea. His spark power is so annoying. Ah, just missed it. Oh, and Cutter, actually. Yeah, I forgot about Cutter. I'm actually going to leave Cutter alone. I'm going to leave Snow alone. I'm just going to go for Spark and Spike. This is primarily what you want to do, is focus on one thing. Like, focus on one type. Oh, yeah, I'm going to leave Snow alone, too. Just going to get rid of its little minions. Yeah, see? Now he can't do anything. It's just an ice cube floating. Alright. Spike's out. Alright, so Spike, Bomb, and... actually, yeah, just Spike and Bomb. My god, that was stupid of me. That was really stupid of me. Just gonna shave off the bottom. Come on, come on, come on, send out Spark. There we go. Ow. Ow, no, why? No! Stop! See, it's always Spark. I don't have a problem with anything else but Spark. See? Just took out Snow like it's nothing. Now we gotta deal with Rock. Wait, what's after Rock? Oh, Cutter. Cutter's easy. And one more hit. He's dead. We did it with 1 health, guys. And like that, we beat the final boss. The 100th Crystal Shard. And here we're in the Dark Void. Nothing shows up except for NZ, so you don't need to worry about enemies, you know, stabbing you or whatever. They're just gonna sit there in your way. Just gotta platform things correctly. And there's no crystal shards you need to worry. Oh, okay. There's no crystal shards you need to worry about in this level. We get help from our friends. And that cutscene, that'll only show up when you have full crystal shards. And here, we have the final boss. This is O2, is his name. Not Oxygen, but O2. This is possibly the best boss music in the N64 history. This is seriously great music. I don't know if you guys can hear it very well. I'm not trying to talk over it, but it's just that amazing. I'm definitely going to use this music in later games like LPs or something. Probably not directly LPs, but like playthroughs or something. Or like when I'm like playing with my friends and like there's like this intense moment, I'm probably going to use this song. Just because it's that awesome, you know? Alrighty, so all we really need to do is we need to hit his eye. He's going to be shooting things from his eye. We need to hit him in the eye so many times, and then we need to hit his halo with the bandage. After we do that, we need to travel like below him. And this is actually not 2D, this is actually like 3D physics here. See, now we need to fly on the top of him. And then we need to travel to the bottom of him where he has that green vine sticking out of his ass. And we need to shoot the hell out of that. This is actually the final combination that I was hinting at, but I never actually said what it was, because it's not something that can be identified. You know, it's its own combination. It's unique. It's like the Crystal Shard Blaster. And this is why we needed 100 Crystal Shards to fight this guy, so we can make this weapon and, you know, attack him. So yeah, the cutscene you saw with the princess, and she had like the shadow knocked out of her by the Crystal Shard. You don't get that cutscene unless you get 100 Crystal Shards. I'll show you guys the other cutscene that you get when you don't have full Crystal Shards and you beat the boss, so it'll make sense. And now we just need to, you know, keep hitting his eye. I don't know what happened to his halo. It like disappeared. I don't think that was scripted, but whatever. So there really isn't too much to say about this boss. You just keep hitting B, circle around him so you don't get hit. You just keep hitting B to launch the things. Hit the bandage. Don't know why it's there. And then he's gonna launch like this green gas while you try to shoot his ass. Yeah. And boom. O2 is killed. And that's the end of the game. So, as the credits roll by, I think this is an appropriate time of the LP to talk about the game that we just completed. So Kirby, Kirby 64, the Crystal Shards. What to say about it? Of course I'm gonna think it's a good game because I played it during my childhood a lot, and you know, I may not play it anymore. You know, this is like literally the first time I've played it in a very, very long time. But it's always a fun game to go back to after a while. Like just now, like this was a good experience. It really was. Just going back and remembering, you know, what I used to do, the fun I had back then, what I didn't know, what I know now. But that's the nostalgia part of it, really. That's really why I played it. But talking about the game, the graphics during its time, they were very, you know, pretty solid. They looked amazing, especially in the underwater level that I was talking about. The characters, we don't actually run into Adeline anymore, I don't think. That's actually the one and only time I think she shows up in any Kirby game. I could be wrong, correct me if I'm wrong, but this is the only time I've seen her. But King Dedede, the Waddle Dee, you know, they obviously show up in the Kirby franchise quite a bit. The character development and stuff like that, there really isn't too much to it. There's no talking during the cutscenes. The cutscenes are pretty cute, you know, they're entertaining for like little kids and stuff. Let's see. So yeah, 100%. Look at that. Didn't even copy it over. So yeah, very fun levels. The puzzles to try and get the crystal shards and the type of combinations that they made, they're very unique. This game is so much different than other Kirby games because you can mix these powers, you can mix the types, and you can make these different combinations that look cool, and you know, it's gonna pique people's interest individually. And I feel that that's something they really need to do again. In, you know, recent Kirby games, they really haven't done that. This is the one and only time they've actually done that. But in recent Kirby games, you know, they're not bad. I'm not gonna say they're bad because they're not. What is it? Kirby's Epic Yarn. That's a pretty unique game. Unique physics. What's another game that's out right now? Triple Deluxe. I guess that's pretty cool. You have like these different physics going into it, just like this game had its different physics. But if you've never played this game, honestly, try it out. You'll have fun. You really will. The cutscenes will make you giggle. The powers will amaze you. The enemies will kind of make you go aw after you kill them. Like, aw, I just killed NZ. So, yeah. Something I'm actually gonna do is... Oh, we have boss battles, by the way. No, I'm not gonna do that. The theater. Do we have... Oh, here we go. Here's the cutscene, by the way. Yeah, you see that? Very different from the cutscene that we got. The fairy, she doesn't even kiss Kirby like she did in the final cutscene. She just shook his hand like Kirby got friend zoned. But yeah, and you can see DDD, he was like closing his eyes, and then like when he opened them, it looked like he was crying. So yeah, that kind of shows how DDD's character is. But see, that's what I mean by the cutscenes. They'll make you like kind of giggle a little bit. This actually, even though this is the finale, guys, this is not the end of the LP. There's some things that I still need to go over, like the enemy info. We only got so many, you know, Wispy Woods, Bronto Bird, Glunk, Sparky, or Spark-Eye actually. Cubed, or yeah, one cubed, and it's just cubed. Blowfish, Squibby, yeah, Squibby. Bo, Drop. See, his name is literally Drop. I told you. Tick, Frigus, Burnus, Karen, Ghost Knight, Cha-Cha. See, I wasn't kidding. Some of these I actually remember. Yariko, the annoying asshole. Magoo. See, I was close. It was like Magboo or something. Or Pateran, Flora, and yeah, every enemy in the game, just right there. It tells you what they are, what type that they have, and all that jazz. And this is something else I'm going to run into, is I'm going to do 3 different episodes for these 3 different mini games, or maybe just one. You know, let me know what you guys want. You know, I can do 1 full video or just 3 separate ones for this. So this, you know, we have the theater. You can go back to the cutscenes. Sound check. We have the settings, stereo, mono, whatever, background, or not background, but you know, the bottom bar, whatever you wanted. So yeah, this pretty much wraps it up. I don't want to be running for too much longer, so yeah, thank you all for watching. This has been Frozen Broski, as usual. Let me know what you guys want to see next. You know, I already have some ideas in mind, but you know, I'm open to suggestions. I'm not gonna say no. So next time in Kirby 64, the Crystal Shards, we're gonna be going over the mini games. But as for the LP, this is it. So, see y'all in the next LP.